Hey guys, this is Massy, and today we are playing Black Mesa. This is a recreation done by fans of Half-Life 1. Now, bit of history here as we wait for folks to trickle in. Half-Life 1 released in, I want to say 97. And it was one of those, like, genre-defining games. I mean, like, Half-Life was hugely influential with the level design and the AI and the use of physics and puzzles and just all kinds of stuff. It just changed the way shooters were done. Half-Life 2 came along about, I want to say 7 years later, and again was this just massive runaway success with a brand new engine. Half-Life was developed on, I want to say, the Quake 3 engine, but Half-Life 2, they custom built their own engine to handle advanced physics interactions with objects called Source. And a lot of fans who really enjoyed the first game wanted them to port the first game over, and they did. They released a reissue of the original game called Half-Life Source. And what a lot of people were expecting was that this would be kind of a remastered edition with enhanced visuals, and that's not what Half-Life Source is. Unfortunately, Half-Life Source is literally the exact same game, but the underlying engine is ported over to the Source engine. Now, this gives it slightly better shadowing and lighting effects, and slightly better water effects. But it uses the exact same models, the exact same textures, the exact same sounds. So the average player probably wouldn't even notice the difference. Needless to say, fans are disappointed in this. They wanted Half-Life 1, but with Half-Life 2's engine and graphics and all of that. So a group of fans got together and started working on Black Mesa. And this actually saw eventual release and has more or less been blessed by Valve. They've given it their go-ahead. So it's not done by Valve, but it's kind of like a semi-official remake, and it sticks extremely closely to Half-Life 1's plot, with the exception of a bit towards the end, which we'll show you in a bit. But we're going to go ahead and get started here. Start game. So you see here a bunch of chapters. Um, you know, mild spoilers. There's 20 chapters of the game. I'm not going to go through 20 chapters of Half-Life tonight in 3 hours. That would be insane. We're going to start right here, right from the get-go with Black Mesa Inbound. I'm going to shut up for most of this because there's some dialogue from NPC voice systems. I'll make comments maybe occasionally, but for the most part, I'm going to let you listen to what the automated system has to say, and we'll go from there. So, here we go. Black Mesa. Ominous. Black Mesa Research Facility, Black Mesa, New Mexico. I'm going to read off of the
And welcome
subtitles.
to the Black Mesa Transit System. This automated train is provided for the security and convenience of the Black Mesa Research Facility personnel. The time is 10:47 a.m. Current topside temperature is 93 degrees, with an estimated high of 105. The Black Mesa compound is maintained at a pleasant 68 degrees at all times. This train is inbound from Level 3 dormitories to Sector C test labs and control facilities. If your intended destination is a high-security area beyond Sector C, you will need to return to the Central Transit Hub in Area 9 and board a high-security train. If you have not yet submitted your identity to the retinal clearance system, you must report to Black Mesa personnel for processing before you will be permitted into the high-security branch of the transit system. Due to the high toxicity of material routinely handled in the Black Mesa compound, no smoking, eating, or drinking are permitted within the Black Mesa transit system. Keep your limbs inside the train at all times. Do not attempt to open the doors until the train has come to a complete halt at the station platform. In the event of an emergency, passengers are to remain seated and await further instructions. If it is necessary to exit the train, disabled personnel should be evacuated first. Please stay away from electrified rails and proceed to an emergency station until assistance arrives.
Got a little security checkpoint here. You will notice occasional loading screens like this. Half-Life doesn't really use level transitions. Well, I mean, it does, but it doesn't. There's no breaks between levels.
A reminder that the Black Mesa Hazard Course Decathlon will commence this evening at 1900 hours in the Level 3 facility. The semifinals for high-security personnel will be announced in a separate secure broadcast transmission. Remember, more lives than yours may depend on your fitness. Do you have a friend or relative relative who would make a valuable addition to the Black Mesa team, immediate openings are available in the areas of materials handling and low clearance security. Please contact Black Mesa personnel for further information. If you have an associate with a background in the areas of theoretical physics, biotechnology, or other high-tech disciplines, please contact our civilian recruiting team. The Black Mesa facility is an equal opportunity employer. A reminder to all Black Mesa personnel, regular radiation and biohazard screenings are a requirement of continued employment in the Black Mesa Research Facility. Missing a scheduled urinalysis or radiation checkup is grounds for immediate termination. If you feel you have been exposed to radioactive or other hazardous materials in the course of your duties, contact your radiation safety officer immediately. Work safe. Work smart. Your future depends on it.
I know.
Now arriving at Sector C test labs and control facilities. Please stand back from the automated door and wait for the security officer to verify your identity. Before exiting the train, be sure to check your area for personal belongings. Thank you, and have a very safe and productive day.
So yeah, that was Black Mesa Inbound. One of the
Morning, Mr. Freeman. Looks like you're running late.
So, one of the things
Barney's been pretty scarce around these parts.
Half-Life does is it's really big on
Finally caught up with.
environmental storytelling. So you won't hear a lot of dialogue about things. You got to kind of look for them in the environment.
Put some pep in that step, Freeman. You're late enough as it is.
So yeah. Also, I don't know if you caught it, but there was a guy in a suit on a tram towards the end of that. That's the G-Man, and I'll try to point him out as he comes. I don't know all of the appearances of the G-Man, but I know he shows up several times throughout this game, so keep on the lookout for him.
Aw, man, you cut the ponytail. Sell out.
So yeah, this is anomalous materials. That's how level transitions work in Half-Life, is you'll just get a title for the next chapter. Valve doesn't really like taking away control from the player in this game. There's only really a couple of times where that happens. So for the most part, you're allowed to just act like an idiot. Like this.
Hey, Mr. Freeman. I had a bunch of messages for you, but we had a system crash about, I don't know, 20 minutes ago, and I'm still trying to find my files. Just one of those days, I guess. They were also having some problems down in the test chamber, too, but I think that's all straightened out. They told me to make sure you headed down there as soon as you got into your hazard suit. You're an asshole when you're drunk.
I'd like you to actually show me your degree, Mr. Freeman.
So yeah, you're totally allowed to be an asshole as much as you want.
Are you mad? Do you know who ate all the donuts? Get away from there, Freeman. I'm expecting an important message.
Let's cause some problems.
Hey,
It's happening!
Cut it out!
The telescope was correct.
Come on, Gordon. What are you trying to do? Get me into trouble?
Okay, so like,
Yeah.
no, here,
We had a
here's your
little
garbage
accident
can.
over here. Sorry.
The red bar here goes to research and the labs. The blue bar goes to development and labs, but the green bar leads to facilities, and that's where we need to go. And I like to skip my way down there because I enjoy my work. Gordon Freeman is a pleasant person.
But the thermal protection system seems to be online now. Those TPS reports have gotten progressively worse.
Oh, would you look at
Good
that?
morning, Gordon.
Freeman actually did.
This area was a little different in the original, but not significantly. Like, not... What's the joke? Not hugely different. And then you can also head down here. There's G-Man again. Guy in the suit. You can't really hear what he's talking about. And I think he tried to open the door. And it won't let you in. I thought that he closed the blinds, but maybe he does that later or something. Over here... I don't think you could get in here in the original game. And all of these are different. Like, the charts and stuff that have all been
You forgot
redone.
to carry the 2. Or was it the 3?
Black Mesa doesn't hire the best researchers, they just hire the most available researchers.
You're living in the past. That experiment is single-handedly responsible for inspiring my career in science.
How much recognition do you think you're going to get for reproduction, though?
You should focus on inventing something new and unique.
He does have a point.
Oh, but this is more than replication, I assure you. For one, it shows how far our field has come since the original study was published, and to say nothing of the modern perspective necessary to monitor its influence. I mean, combined with today's technology, I've recreated... Bah! I can't stand to hear another word of this malarkey.
Don't mind him. But here's something to think about for the next time.
You and your sugar-coated ersatz are absolutely full of it.
Creativity is the art of hiding your influence. Now let's get back to work. We should at least try to look busy.
I'm sure you all caught that they were basically making oblique references to the fact that Black Mesa is a fan recreation. So yeah, that's kind of cute.
Morning, champ.
Hello?
What's this?
Good heavens!
What the hell? You think you can fix the vending machine too, college boy?
We will never hear the end of this.
Yeah, you best make like an animal split. Because that was you-know-who's lunch.
Gordon Freeman. He's a pleasant coworker, but he's also an asshole.
Why do we all have to wear these ridiculous ties?
That's a line straight from the original, by the way. Some of the lines that the scientists say are new, but some of them are actually just like re-recordings of lines from the original game. And why do we all have to wear these ridiculous ties is one of the idle things that the various scientists can say.
Be a dear and fetch me a roll of toilet paper.
Uh,
Hello? Hello? Would
I'm
somebody give me some
coming,
toilet paper?
jeez.
Oh, thank heavens. I'm in dire need of some toilet paper.
Oh, I can't make a mess in the sink. I'm disappointed that I can't throw the paper towels into
Triple-pleated khakis.
the sink there. Anyway, so what we're actually here for is this. We got to get our HEV suit on.
Welcome to the HEV Mark IV protective system for use in hazardous environment conditions. High impact reactive armor activated. Atmospheric contaminant sensors activated. Vital sign monitoring activated. Automatic medical systems engaged. Defensive weapon selection system activated. Mission level monitoring activated. Communications interface online at a very safe rate.
So yeah, this is one of the gimmicks of the Half-Life games, is that Gordon Freeman has this HEV suit, which is designed for exploring in hazardous environments. Anytime you see one of these chargers, if they have any of the blue goo in them, you can charge your suit. Suit is basically armor. You also can pick up batteries. And hey, look at this. Here's Freeman's locker. And he's got a battery in there.
30%.
Also a picture of a baby, which I assume is a member of the staff's baby. And, you know, he's got his MIT diploma, his coffee mug. I don't like this mug. So, and these first aid stations, as long as they've got this green goo, you can get health. But I'm obviously at full health at 100. Both range from 0 to 100. If your health goes to 0, you die. And, what's the asshole who keeps throwing cans of soda around? Oh, right, it's me. Haha! Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, so, I don't think this is the correct direction.
Go right on through, sir.
Oh, I'm wrong. This is the correct direction.
Looks like you're in the barrel today.
I'm in the barrel today, whatever that means.
Hello, chum.
These are kind of neat. They will actually, like, flip after a few minutes. But I'm not going to stick around for that. Lab coats are required. More like suggested. One of the things that's cool about Black Mesa is that, or Half-Life rather, and Black Mesa, I guess, is that the environments, while it is supposed to be some kind of like high-tech research lab, a lot of it is really mundane stuff, like, you know, offices and shit. And we'll see a lot more of that later on. And it's just something that,
Did you catch that last fluctuation?
you know, you didn't see in shooters when Half-Life came out very much. Because most shooters were set in, like, weird futures or, like, alien space
We
colonies.
should harness the remaining photonic energy to ensure resonance control. Double-check the Brewster's plate's angles and make sure the superluminescent diodes are protected from optical feedback.
Right, yeah, optical feedback. That would be bad.
What's up, Doc?
Yeah, sup. Sup, guys? It's your boy, Gordon Freeman. I don't know what that voice was.
Can you
Okay,
access the
so,
mails
control
from-
room, test lab access, plasma cells. Ooh, I like plasma cells. That sounds dangerous.
Ah, Gordon, there you are.
Nice of you to finally join us, Doctor.
We've just sent the sample down to the test chamber.
We've boosted the anti-mass spectrometer to 105%. Bit of a gamble, but we needed the extra resolution.
The administrator is very concerned that we get a conclusive analysis of today's sample. I gather he went to some lengths to get it.
They're waiting for you, Gordon. In the test chamber.
Right. Come on then. I'll walk you down.
Take one of these Lambda team mugs. This is where we're heading, actually, right here. And
Preparations for the new experiment.
this guy right here is Dr. Kleiner, who is an NPC that shows up in Half-Life 2.
I trust this morning finds you well.
He didn't have this big of a role in Half-Life 1, but
I'm glad you're here. These last-minute changes, they're a bit strange to just... Oh, it's about to go critical.
yeah. Would a coffee help?
What in the blazes is going on with our equipment?
It was never meant to do this in the first place.
It's nothing we can't handle ourselves, Eli. Run along, Gordon. We'll be but a moment.
Do you want some coffee on your head? Okay, whatever. Dr. Kleiner here and Eli Vance are characters from, as I said, Half-Life 2. They had minor roles in Half-Life 1, but they weren't really like named NPCs or anything. They weren't particularly important. Black Mesa has retconned it because, frankly, Half-Life 2 retconned it. Yes.
It's Krell's ghost. The radiation level is off the charts.
Okay.
This is far from the glory I had envisioned as an undergrad.
How so?
I've got 2 PhDs and an Ørsted medal, yet I find myself doing work best suited for an intern.
Please. You do very meaningful work here.
Really? Push that button. Walk over here. Push this one. Stand and stare at the screen. Walk back over there. Push another button. Again.
Come now, you're overreacting.
I don't know how much longer I can abide these perfunctory tasks. I need more time for myself.
Ha! Don't kid yourself. You wouldn't know what to do with free time if you even had any.
That tears it. I'm going to check with the office upstairs and see how many vacation days I've accrued over the past 25 years. It's high time I took a break from all this.
Certainly, but before you do, activate the electron multiplier and report the reading from the microchannel plates.
Yeah. I have no idea what they're talking about. I don't even think that conversation was in the first game.
Oh, there you are. Everybody's been looking for you, hombre.
Here he is.
You can just hear the resignation in their
from
voice.
standard analysis procedure today, Gordon.
Yes, but with good reason. This is a rare opportunity for us. This is the purest sample we've seen yet.
And
I will address
potentially
that in a minute.
the most
That's right.
unstable.
Now, as long as we follow standard insertion procedures, everything will be fine.
I don't know how you can say that. Although I will admit that the possibility of a resonance cascade scenario is extremely unlikely. I just don't feel...
Gordon doesn't need to hear all this. He's a highly trained professional. We've assured the administrator that nothing will go wrong.
Yes, you're right. Gordon, we have complete confidence in you.
Well, go ahead. Let's let him in now.
Yeah. They have complete confidence in me. Yay! I'm so happy. So, a bit of plot stuff needs to happen before I can really go on any long conversations here.
Testing. Everything seems to be in order.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Gordon.
Jumping on your rail.
suit should keep you comfortable through all this. The specimen will be delivered to you in a few moments. Now, if you would be so good as to climb up and start the rotors, that way we can bring the anti-mass spectrometer to 80% and hold it there until the carrier arrives.
Before I do that, could we discuss the qualifier should on that last statement about keeping me safe in here? By the way, you totally can fall off and kill yourself from this, so I probably should stop doing it.
Dr. Freeman, please.
I'm a highly trained professional. Only I am qualified to hit this button. There. Now shut up. Yes.
Very good. We'll take it from here.
Okay, yeah, you take it from
Power
here.
to stage
Glad
one
I was here to
emitters
hit
in
the button for you.
2, 1.
Gotta take my seat.
I'm seeing predictable phase arrays.
Ooh, pretty.
Stage 2 emitters activating now.
Oh yeah, you want the stage 2.
Gordon, we cannot predict how long the system can operate at this level, or how long the reading will take. Please work as quickly as you can.
Right. Hey, does
Overhead capacitors to 105%.
it mess it up to do that?
It's probably not a problem.
Oh, okay, it's not a problem.
Showing a small discrepancy in... Well,
Wow, it actually
is well
disintegrated.
within acceptable bounds
That's
here.
cool.
Sustaining sequence.
We've just been informed that the sample is ready, Gordon. It should be coming up to you at any moment. Look to the delivery system for your specimen.
So this is the real reason why they need you in here, is that they need a guy in the radiation-proof suit to go over here and push this little doohickey
Standard
along,
insertion.
because,
Non-standard specimen.
you know, you couldn't automate this.
Go ahead, Gordon.
I'm doing it. Anyway, the weird yellow crystal, we're pushing it into the anti-mass spectrometer, whatever that is.
Shutting down. Someone get him out there. Shut it down. It's not shutting down.
This isn't gonna affect my, my review, is it? Wait, because I need this job, guys. Well, proof. Okay, just a mild case of... Okay, this is a little more serious. There's alien what's-its. Yes, gaga goo goo to you too. Okay. So things kerploded. Now that we have a moment to talk without having plot stuff going on. Yes, Mephris has brought up that one of the writers of Half-Life 2 has released what they've done it in a way that it's obvious that it's supposed to be who it's supposed to be, but they've changed names to avoid being sued. But they've basically released what they have claimed was more or less the plot to Fallout or Half-Life 3 in the form of a short story. I have read it. It does seem extremely plausible that this is what they were doing, because it does tie up some loose ends and stuff. And it ends on a cliffhanger, which is exactly what I would expect from Valve at this point. There's no word officially on if that was true or not, for obvious reasons. But as far as a fan make, I think that's unlikely, because, like, Black Mesa, this is a project that took them years to make. Like, I think that Half-Life 2 came out in the mid-2000s, and Black Mesa was, like, 10 years down the road, and that's after having, like, basically an entire complete game to copy. And with Half-Life 3, they have nothing. Like, plus, Half-Life 3 isn't just a continuation of the plot, it's like the next game in the series. It's going to continue advancing mechanics and stuff in ways that a fan game just can't. I don't see a project like this working real easily for that. I'm not going to say that it can't happen, but I would definitely hold my breath, even if it's announced. It's kind of a miracle that this got made at all. So just open the door. Just come on, guys. Huh. Oh, that's good. They've got a door release and an emergency phone inside the door. Seems very useful. Hey, buddy, heads up.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Do you want your vintage VHS? Oh. Okay, things are a little bad here. Now, the flashlight is one of the changes that they've made in Black Mesa, and this is one of the things that's like absolutely fantastic. In the original game, the flashlight used up suit power, which was a regenerating resource, but you know, it would drain, and you would be left in the dark with no suit power. Plus, things like being underwater also, and sprinting also drained suit power. It just was more of a pain in the ass to use. In this version, you can just have the flashlight on all day long. I don't think that guy is gonna get his vacation. Here, at least you can take a seat to rest. What time did I start? I usually start around 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, Flissa. But you know, it'll all be recorded. You can watch the recording if you know, if you think it's worth it. Like, I'm kind of a funny guy sometimes, I guess. So yeah, we're still in the early stages. This is really just the first real level where we're allowed to do things that aren't just like throwing books at people's heads. So this is a puzzle that didn't exist in the original game. And you know, the safest thing in an emergency is using the elevator. Okay.
Listen, I tried to warn them.
I never thought I'd see a resonance cascade, let alone create one. By Schrodinger's cat, he's alive.
Gordon!
Yes, I'm shining my flashlight
for that
you.
hazard suit. All the phones are out. I can't reach anyone in the facility. We need to get to the surface and let someone know that we're stranded down here. There's no telling what kind of danger is.
What?
My God, what have we done?
What did you do?
Fascinating.
Can't afford to waste time. Leave me for the retinal scanner. I'm certain the rest of the science team will help you along the way. And for God's sake, keep that suit on until you're in the clear. You hear me?
So, if you've played Half-Life 2 at all, the implication here is that this is Lamar, which is Dr. Kleiner's pet head crab in Half-Life 2. But in Half-Life 1, this character was just a nobody, and this guy, all he did was exist to open the door. That's Eli Vance now in this version. Oh, hey, that seems ungood. Okay. Sounds like people are having a good time tonight. Okay, so can't go through here, but we can see. Oh, hey, hello, and goodbye. So this is our first enemy of the game, the head crab. It's one of the iconic Half-Life monsters. This guy's half the man he used to be. Ha 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 ha! I'm so funny. Okay. The head crab, all it does is just jump at you like you saw. They're fairly weak. They don't do a lot of damage. I'm trying to avoid them for right now because I really don't have any way to fight back. And this is a head crab zombie. It's specifically half a head crab zombie that is on fire. You can't see it very well because dark and on fire, but trust me, that's what it is. We'll be seeing more of them. A lot more of them. Whoa. Where are you moving to, laser? So yeah, I guess this is what they meant by, like, optical disruption.
Biological forms detected in coolant maintenance area.
Yeah. This is, well, this is a heart. And we all know from Zelda that eating hearts gives you more health. And it actually disappeared. I do not know why. It doesn't give me health. I'm actually surprised that it disappeared like that. Are you okay, buddy? Hey. He's fine. So we need there we go. What would Gordon Freeman be without a screwdriver? Right? Guys. Elevator's not safe, guys. They're fine. Ladders are the bane of my existence in this game, by the way. And that's true of the original as well. Ladders just want to suck you into them. And yes, I know there's biological stuff things detected on whatever floor. Okay. Past the loading screen. Oh, hey.
Gordon! Man, am I glad to see you. What the hell are these things, man? And why are they wearing science team uniforms?
It's truly a mystery. So, this is a head crab zombie. You can't really see him very well. You'll see more of them. And
lead the way, sir.
You can actually get these guys to follow you. This is also a head crab zombie. You can see him a bit better.
One down and hell if I know.
So the head crab gets onto people's heads and then yeah, just keep going, dude. It turns them into these things. The inspiration was actually from that that one mold that I'm sure you've heard of because everybody's heard of it by now. That turns ants into like zombie ants that infect others. That was kind of the inspiration, and the wasps that like will sting cockroaches and like ride them around to lay their eggs in them. Stuff like that. That was their inspiration for the head crab zombies and the head crabs. So you don't want to get hit by them because they'll turn you into a zombie. Fortunately, with the HEV suit, it's more like they will give you a mild headache. I'm looking around in here for anything remotely useful. It doesn't look like there's anything. So, okay, come on, guy. And this, yeah, this is just another zombie. Oh, several zombies, and they're alive. Yeah, Jewel Wasp. Thank you, Flisso. That is what I was thinking of. He looks okay with it. fun fact, if you reverse the zombie moans from Half-Life 2, they are actually screaming for help. And we got a flare. So the flare is not really a weapon, but we're going to use it like one because we got nothing else. It only runs for so long. Hey. So, yeah. Puts things on fire, and then while they're on fire, they take constant damage until they die. That was a twofer. Ouch. Whatever. It's fine. See, these drop ceilings are not... It's not good construction, guys. Like, not good. For a facility like this, you need something a little better. Need a light. Sorry, that was my incredibly shitty attempt at a... I don't even remember what the character is from fucking StarCraft. Ow. Okay, do not... why are the head crabber zombies mostly chill? They're really not. They spend... Like, they eat any remains that they can find, but if they see anything living, they will try to attack it. Let's see how our friends down here are doing. My flare ran out of flare juice. I really wish that you could do a Gremlins and nuke the head crab in the... Well, wish granted. So here's the thing that I actually didn't know about for a long time. You can get soda from these soda machines, and it'll actually give you a point of health.
And right your teeth.
Yeah, I mean, Gordon's... the HEV suit protects him from tooth rot. So, okay, there we go. And, let's see, down here.
Okay, Doc. Grab what you gotta grab.
They were happy to follow me for a bit early on. The zombies, try to attack you when they can, but sometimes they're just stupid about it. So it might have looked like they were trying to follow me, but they were actually trying to kill me.
Here, let me get out of your way.
Give me my flare back. So yeah, you can revisit all this stuff. There's nothing else here. I already got the suit energy. And my flare's burned out. Crap. Where is that one? If you haven't yet, by the way, I would recommend that you watch on YouTube. There is a video series called Half-Life, but the AI is self-aware, and you should definitely watch that because it is hilarious. I'm not gonna give away any of the plot or anything. It's basically the plot of this game anyway, but it's all like the NPCs are just jackasses like I am. So okay. You okay? It seems that. Okay. No getting through there. Whoa! Back at you. Hey, you're the guy with the gun.
Okay, I'm ready.
So follow me. Shoot that thing. That thing right there. Yeah. Thank you. Sheesh. I ain't got no gun. I can't do this for myself. Get me out of here. I mean, actually, what he asked for was, which I don't even know what that is. This is something that wasn't in the original. You couldn't go back out here. He'll be fine. Yeah. Oh, hey, that's a head crab. Ow. Stop falling. Shoot it. Everything always wants to kill me. Story of my life. Is there any reason for me to even be back here? No? Okay, that's cool. So, just a waste of time and health. Awesome. So, at this point, this is very similar, by the way, to the original game. Some of the puzzles are slightly different. Like, the layout in this room is a little different. But, for the most part, look at those 1990s CRT computer monitors. In the original game, you got your first real weapon a while ago. In this game, you get it here. Okay. I should not be taking damage from zombies. Like, that's me playing poorly, and you should mock me for it. But anyway, so now we've got the crowbar. Crowbar is actually not bad. It hits pretty hard and it hits pretty fast, but obviously it has somewhat limited reach. Very limited reach, actually. That was the sound of a head crab. I distinctly heard a head crab sound.
Yes! Yes!
I don't know if you could see that because of my jackassery, but that guy crushed a head crab with a computer monitor, and then another one jumped out of a vent and killed him. Yeah. That's what you get. I don't need the flashlight. I have the flashlight on. This guy, I'm assuming, is in, like, the stages of being taken over or something. Like, it's not really explained in either this or the original game. Hey. None of that bullshit. You good? Those are love taps. Okay. And this is another extremely small puzzle that they added. So now I have a gun, but I'm going to continue using the crowbar for just the time being because I don't have a ton of ammo. You okay over here, buddy? Yeah? Okay, well, he'll be fine. This area here was not in the original.
Power 70%.
Love me some power.
75%.
Okay. Now it's time to introduce you to Gordon Freeman's hobby. He doesn't talk to his workers much about it, his co-workers, but he loves to smash boxes. Probably 30 or 40% of Half-Life's gameplay is smashing boxes. I don't want to smash the ones that say explosive. I imagine, you can probably guess, why I am somewhat reluctant to do that. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah. Ah.
Power level is 100%.
Okay, cool. Okay, less cool. So, yeah. Status report, shit's fucked, yo. Boxes. Exterminating the boxes. The cardboard boxes never have anything in them, but some of the other boxes do have power-ups in them, which is why you spend so much time smashing them. Say that to my face. Okay. Protective clothing required. I have protective clothing. Ow, jeez. You'll be missed. Okay. And here is our second enemy. These are barnacles. They hang from the ceiling, and they have these tongues that they hang out. Now, the easiest way to deal with them is to just give them something to latch onto, and they'll latch onto it. You can also shoot them if you notice them. Oh, hey, G-Man. I'm gonna pull out my pistol because I sense another enemy approaching. Yep. So this is a hound dog. They're little dogs that they've got 3 legs, multiple eyes. I was trying to pick up the corpse, but I guess I can't. And they have a weird sonic attack. Now, by themselves, they're not particularly dangerous, but you almost never see them by themselves. You usually see huge hordes of them. And in huge hordes, their screams can be pretty damaging. Also, they're weirdly unpredictable. Like, they do more damage to you the closer you are to them. So, what we want to do here is, first of all, we want to figure out where the fuck to go. Is it in here? That's locked. Yes, I heard you. Okay. Map's a little different than Half-Life 1, so forgive me if I make mistakes and lose track of myself here and there. Head grabs. They're not too hard to take out with the pistol. I want some poison. Ooh. They're also not hard to take out with the crowbar if you can get them fast enough. Okay, so we want to do something with this. Okay. Okay. That opened up a thing. Feed 1 and feed 2. I want to backtrack real quick over to here and see what's down here. A lot of nothing. Oh.
Thank God. Listen, I know where you can find some more weaponry. There's a security office not far from here. Take me with you, and I'll unlock the door.
I'm sticking to you like white on calcium.
Like white on calcium. I love these scientists. They're so over-the-top nerdy. Okay, so...
Wait! Maybe we can reason with it.
Yeah, maybe. Just do what you were paid to do, dude. Although I didn't actually pay you anything. Well, I'll let you lie. That's more than I usually do.
Safe haven. Oh. Well, at any rate, over there's the weapons I spoke of.
42. Okay. Grenades. I'm terrible at grenades in every video game that has them. I do not use them much. I tend to blow myself up more than the enemies. So anyway, so now we've hit both of those feed valve thingamabobbers. We should now have access to another room down here. Yeah. So now we can go into here. Got another first aid station if you need it. And this game loves to hide, and by this game I mean both the original and the remake, loves to hide head crabs in places where you're not expecting them. Hey, there's one. Oh, that's bad. Zombies are almost never a threat, so I almost always try to take them out with the crowbar. And here we have another new enemy, the Vortigaunt, aka the Alien Slave. You'll find them referred to as both in the fandom. They are servants of whatever, like, weirdness is invading Black Mesa right now. Got some decent ammo.
Gordon, is that you? Is
Yes.
it safe? Ah!
Oh. Well, I thought it was safe.
Oh dear. I do believe I soiled myself.
Okay, I'll just leave you here to die. I do believe he soiled himself. Alright, I'm just gonna... Even though I don't really need the 2 points of it's not worth it. There'll be more health down the road. Okay, so... Next thing we gotta do... Yep. I'll save us down the road. Okay. So the next thing we gotta do is down in here we gotta get that wheel and flood these tunnels so we can use them. Barnacles are super weak to the crowbar, so if you never hit them with it, you can kill them really fast. And zombies, like I said, almost never a threat. You can actually use barnacles to kill enemies for you sometimes, which is another cool thing about Half-Life. Like, there are distinct factions to the enemies. Some of them will attack others. I didn't have my flashlight on. Okay. This is where we want to go. That's the exit. But we need wheel from over here first. Okay. Okay. In Opposing Force, there, which is the first expansion pack for the original game, you actually got a barnacle as a weapon, which was cool. You could use it as kind of a like grappling hook, and that was also cool. Okay, out of there. I keep wanting poison, but they won't let me get it. Okay, here we go. Beware forklifts. They don't seem that dangerous to me, but okay.
Power level is 100%.
Let's see how long that lasts. Okay, so need to get into that security room. Glass with the little chicken wire you can't break, but you can go through vents. And another 30% or so of Half-Life 1 was spent crawling in vents. Okay. So, try that. Oh, sweet. A VHS. Busted. Okay, so... what am I doing up here? This is an underside of a head crab where they attach themselves to the person and stuff. What do I need to be in here for? Can't do anything. Can I even get back in here? Yeah, I can. Okay, well, maybe that's just for power-ups and stuff. Okay. Or maybe there is something that I need to hit in there. Sigh. If I had to guess, the problem is that I'm not smashing enough things, because that's how I solve problems most of the time. Really? Gigantic frickin' circuit breaker right there. I'm over here smashing everything in sight. It's hard being stupid sometimes. So, okay. Now we begin a little endurance match. There's going to be head crabs jumping down at us. Stop it. And they're going to just keep coming for a bit. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. So you're salty about it. There. I'm trying to deal with these as quickly as I can here. Not doing too bad. I keep glancing over there for a reason, which will become obvious right now. Ah, there. So, if you miss this, then you have no chance of getting it again. It's a one-time deal. And it has HEV suit energy, which tops me off at 100. I think there's health down below. And some pistol ammo. So, good times. And you can see that we've still got some critters crawling around here. There. Anybody else? Okay. Okay. So let's see here. Here's some health as I promised. Tops us off. And some suit power that I don't need actually at the moment. In the original game, a hound eye teleports into this box. I don't think that happens in Black Mesa. Obviously not, because it didn't. I'm just smashing stuff for the sake of smashing it at this point. Keep out. You okay, dude? One thing I will mention is that, well, that was dramatic. Half-Life 2 reduced the amount of ammunition that Gordon could carry, and Black Mesa has kept in line with that. You used to be able to carry up to, I believe, 250 pistol ammo, and now you can only carry 150. Doesn't make a huge difference, but it does make a difference on some of the more powerful weapons. Okay. Am I gonna get ambushed by a head crab in here? Head crabs love to hide in concealed places like this. Okay. You can go down there. I'm not going to. I'm gonna go all the way to the end. Okay. I'm going to turn off our flashlight. So this is the other side of where we were. That's where we... That's the vent where we crawled through. And I think there's supplies in these. But what I actually want to show you is this. That is a bull squid. They're one of the tougher enemies, at least of the alien variety. And in Half-Life 1, they could only shoot a single gob of spit at you. In in Black Mesa, they shoot it like a shotgun, and they're much more dangerous. Half-Life 1, they had really long range, but extremely low accuracy. In 2, because they shoot so many gobs at a time, It's really hard to avoid them. Now, the ideal way to deal with a bull squid is with the shotgun, but we don't have that as an option. There is an explosive barrel behind him, but it would take me as many shots to destroy the barrel as it would to destroy him. But you did notice, I hope, that he attacked all of the head crabs in the room before he attacked me. Bull squids will always go after head crabs if there are any around. They always hunt them. They're like, if you haven't caught on yet to what's going on, these alien creatures are kind of like being yoinked into our dimension, and the Vortigaunts are one of the intelligent species, but like the head crabs and stuff, those are just animals, just being yanked in from random places on their home plane thing. Can't go through there. Suit power that I don't need. Health pack that I don't need. How often am I going to say that? Probably not, right? So, yeah, the bull squids seem to be creatures that prey on the head crabs. And you can't see it, but he's got a nasty hook on his tail. They can do a lot of damage at close range. So you definitely want to be careful with them. And like I said, now they can do a ton of damage at long range because of their... So yeah, that was a head crab just warping in out of nowhere, which is a thing that's happening now. All over the base. So that's the lower canal area, I guess. I'd like to shove this level in my lower canal. I don't know how I intended that to sound, but I don't think that was it. Okay, so I hope you like parkour. Or failing that, I hope you like watching me die a lot. Hold on one second. I need to know what the F6 and F7. Okay. Let's quick save it here. Okay, so far so good. Good thing that I quick saved. I don't know why I flew right through this thing. It's supposed to be solid. But hold and press to jump while sprinting. I don't think I need to do that because I think that I'm always running. I would have made that, for the record, if I had just had a little more oomph. Ah, there we go. Okay. Everybody loves platforming in first-person shooters. That's everybody's favorite thing in the world. So... bugs all over the floor in here. Need to call maintenance. Also, this place is crawling with aliens. You'd think they would handle this too. Hello, Hound Eye. Okay. Where are we now? I get the feeling that we're Okay, we're on the other side of that canal. Okay. You're intended, I think, to blow these things up with the explosive barrels. Don't do that. I think you're intended to shoot the explosive barrels and blow them all up in here. But I did it the hard way. That's fine. They're all dead. That's what matters. And as we've established, the safest place in an emergency is the elevator. Office complex. Okay.
Hello? Who's there?
You will be missed. Okay, let's go through here. Gotcha.
Power level is 100%.
Okay, and both of those doors are unusable, so back we go. But we did get a little bit of ammo, and that's what really matters in life. You're all out? It's an outrage.
Oh, Gordon. If I had known it was you, I would have let you in. Everybody's heading for the surface, but I think they're crazy. If we stay put, someone is bound to come and rescue us.
Good idea.
Right?
You know your room's infested with barnacles, dude? Also, your TV's broken. Why do they have the garbage cans stacked in here? Odd choice. Alright, that turns off the power, and that will stop that Sparky boy over here from sparking. These doors are going to show up throughout this level, and they're all like this. You can hit the push bar side, but the other side you can't open. So it's going to keep forcing you to go back and open doors from other angles. So this is the live wire that you had to shut the power off to get past. What the hell music is this? Are we in a soap opera? Will Gordon marry Susan? And what of their baby? Yeah, it's getting better. It's picking up some chops. gas supply room. Computer's out. Call IT. Come on, little guy. Hoisted by my own petard. Those blinds are preventing me from going through that window. Those Venetian blinds made of plastic.
Black Mesa Research, causing significant damage and communication systems in the surrounding areas. An immediate evacuation order has been issued for all residents within a 75-mile radius of the facility. And on-site military has been dispatched to provide assistance.
Oh good, the military's been dispatched. Surely they will help us. Don't give me any of that. You either. Easy. Okay. I'm going to open this area, but I'm not going through it yet. I'm actually going to backtrack quite a ways because there's a lot to this level that I want to show off. So this is the intended route here that you're supposed to take. Obviously the floor is electrified. It's a game kind of like the floor is lava, except it's electricity. And what the hell is hitting me? You are very bad. There. I think he's sufficiently learned his lesson. Okay. There is definitely a head crab in here. Told ya. If your timing is good, you can kill head crabs pretty easily with the crowbar. My timing is almost never good, so, you know. Just for reference. So this brings us to this area. That's what happens when you get hit by their sonic blast, which I kind of wanted to demonstrate, which is why I charged in with my crowbar. There were definitely better ways to handle that, but I figured you guys wanted to see that at least once. Plus, it's funny when I do stupid things. Yeah. Okay. In the original game, this area had a puzzle with some sliding blocks that was much more complicated. Here, it's just... there's a ladder to grab it.
Power level is 100%.
Mm-hmm. I'm starting to suspect that there's a turret over there. Okay, so here's the deal. I need to shut this turret down because I can't destroy it directly. So I'm going to try to be fast about this. Okay. That is the turret, by the way. You're supposed to use the elevator to get up there to reach that, but yeah. Why bother?
Power level is 100%.
How exciting! Oh. Oh, okay. This is the door that I tried to get through earlier, and it was locked. So that just opens up a path back. And I say that like I'm like giving you tips or something, but I actually am surprised because I don't remember the layout. You guys got anything for me? Head crabs, zombies, vortigons, carpal tunnel.
I heard screams up ahead. You first.
Of course, me first. I mean, you're a trained security guard, and I am a college student. Yeah, you deal with that.
Watch out for those little buggers. Ah! Oh, these things give me the heebie-jeebies.
The heebie-jeebies. You know what they give other people? Cancer! Also death. Okay.
Let me get out of your way here.
Would you? Like, I would actually appreciate that. I'm gonna make an executive decision that we don't go that way.
Level is 100%.
Ooh, what's that stench?
What do you think that stench is? We're covered in rotting bodies and alien gore and those
I don't know if
things.
my health insurance covers this. You like that? Huh?
I do want to mention that in the original game, Vortigons used a hit scan weapon, which is to say that the game doesn't check to see if the projectile hits you, but rather just checks to see if you're in range to be hit by it, and if you are, then you're
Let's
hit
get
by
going
it.
already.
That's changed in Black Mesa, which makes the slaves much easier to deal with. Their attacks do really random damage, though. I've taken hits from them that do like 1 or 2 points, and I've taken hits from them that do my entire health.
Here, let me get out of your way.
It seems to be based on proximity and how central you are in being hit, but like I said, it's really inconsistent.
My bad, Freeman.
Oh. Hi.
Fan-frickin-tastic.
The Vortigon enemies that are used in Black Mesa are reskins of Vortigon enemies that are used in, or well, they're not used. That's the entire point of this little anecdote. In Half-Life 2.
Well, you get points for trying.
See, like right there, he hit me head on, and it did almost nothing. Not that I'm complaining, but you want to take a little crack at these guys there, buddy?
I think we have guests. That would look nice in my trip.
if you don't kill a zombie with a headshot, the head crab can pop off and attack you separately. Yeah. He's dead. You don't have to waste your precious ammo. I really have no idea where I am in this level. It's all very maze-like to me.
Power level is 100%.
Earth to Gordon.
There. Ah. Gordon is fueled by rage and diabetes hormones.
Bullseye.
Beginner's luck. Okay. I think that's where we need to go.
Are you waiting for something, Doc?
Yeah, you shoot that. I'm gonna...
I just overheard a secure access transmission. Soldiers have arrived. They're coming to rescue us. Of course, I have my doubts that we'll live long enough to greet them.
I'm sure that the soldiers will be here to give us cuddles and... Like, because, I mean, when has the U.S. Army ever been depicted as a bad guy in a video? Whoa, 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 that's a turret, that's a turret. Ladies and gentlemen, the turret sketch. I'm pretending that I did that on purpose. Okay. Yeah, he's... Well, you're supposed to be distracted by him. Are you dead yet? Jeez. Okay, that kind of sucked. Not gonna lie. He's an acrobatic one, I'll give him that. What? You got office chairs back here? Like, what? I need to speak to whoever's in charge of the furniture and stuff around here, because, like, they need to... See, in the original game, that would have hit me, even though I was well to the side of it, because it would have tracked in on me. The only way to avoid it in the original game is to be behind something. Okay. Use caution on stairs. I don't have caution. I have explosives. Can I use explosives on stairs? Stop being mean to me. I'm being cyber-bullied by the AI. Stop it. Anyway, yeah, these guys, they exist in Half-Life 2, even though they go completely unused. And Black Mesa just decided to make use of them.
Hey, are you still doing down here? Get topside. I hear troops are coming in this
Where the hell did you come from? I thought you got murdered by the turret! Oh, this world is insane. I have no idea how that guy got here. That's okay. Yeah. Fan off. Thank you. I don't know what that did. Oh, it allows me to get over there. Creeping through these vents, creeping through the vents. A little bit of juice. A little bit of suit juice.
Power 95%. Power level is 100%.
Ouch. No, there was a first aid station right there, so whatever. Whatever. Okay. Climb back up here. Jump across. Go back in here. Let's try going this way now. Whoa! Did not mean to do that, but that's okay. This is the shotgun. You can tell because it looks like a shotgun. And that is a much better weapon for doing almost everything. But I'm going to be saving it for right now. Because I don't need a shotgun to deal with this stuff. Okay, so hamburger, ice cold soda, taco. I'll have one taco, please. Alpine Hue, Cola Bola. Where did you get this cooking equipment? From a Soviet-era submarine? Why is it all rusted out? Oh, brother. Okay, so now what? Yeah, no, Cola Bola does not sound appealing. Cola Bola sounds like a retirement community in Florida.
Or giving you more from Coca-Cola.
Yeah, my parents, they moved down to Cola Bola, and I got a little cabin down there. Give me soda. Their orange soda is literally just called soda. Okay. Coffee's done. Oh. I'm just looking for directions, guys. No, I've already been there. Look, I'm just trying to... If we could... Damn zombies always think they know better than you, and they won't give you time of day. Alright, some shotgun shells. Let's open the door. Anytime now, buddies. Keep it moving. Okay, there. Ha. You, I was gonna ask if you could explain your actions, but I think I get it. Okay. Destroying wood pallets, it's a thing that I do. 'Cause I'm Gordon Freeman, son of the Gordon's fisherman, maybe. Okay, there we go. Lots of grenades, not that I ever use them. Again, I would use the grenades, but I'm really terrible at it. Like, I can't hit shit with them. So, I'm much better off just not. Oh, that is a bull squid. That was a bull squid. So, yeah, alt fire on the shotgun fires both barrels, and a double barrel shotgun blast will kill just about anything. But there's no sense in wasting precious shotgun shells on a head crab. Most of the bull squid's not very good, but the tail, that's good. Come back here so I can murder you. Another one of these puzzles. These find the wheel and bring it to the thing puzzles didn't exist in Half-Life. And it was in Half-Life 2 with the enhanced physics engine of Source Engine, or the enhanced physics of the Source Engine, and they just kind of ran wild with it in Black Mesa, so you see it quite a bit, but it never existed before. Is that good? Eh, good enough. Okay. So we align the thingamawhatsit, and then we climb into the vent, because why wouldn't we climb into a vent? This is Gordon's life. Climbing around in vents, breaking things, apparently. And just generally being a nuisance. I think I gotta go over here? Yeah. So now with the thingamawhatsit over here, I can cross it and go over here through this conduit, and you would think that Gordon's plump rear would be sufficient to kill that head crab, but I guess they're resilient enough that they need a crowbar swing. Okay. So what am I doing here? I guess I need to get past this. puzzle solving. The only way Gordon knows how. Violently. Barnacles just kind of do what they do. Yes, I see you down there. Come on, turn around, jump, die. It's a living.
Freeman! Good heavens! You gave me quite a scare.
Don't count on the cavalry finding us down here, Doc. We gotta head for the surface.
But with all the elevators out of order...
We can still climb.
Oh, pardon me 1 second, guys. Hello? Hey, I'm actually in the middle of doing something. Can I call you back? Okay, thanks. Sorry about that. I forgot to set my phone to do not disturb, so people call me. Okay. So anyway, we're trying to get to the surface. Yep. Just keep going there, buddy. It's G-Man down there. You can barely see him. Ah, that's bad.
Keep your hands away from that gaping maw! Ah! Ah!
Okay. I like this little balcony thing. I don't think this area was in the first game. Like, this hallway was, but I don't think that little balcony area was in the original. And we got some shotgun shells. Ooh, sexy. Yep, come on.
There's no way I can make that jump across that shaft. I failed physical education.
Guess that means I'm playing babysitter.
Well, I'm going to quick save. Was it F5? F6? Yeah. Okay, there.
You're not scared.
I'm either going to live or die horribly. I lived.
Keep going till you reach the surface.
How anticlimactic. How you doing, buddy? Do you need a hand, or no? You got this.
I can't hold on much longer! Help!
I mean, you're fine, dude. You're just, yeah. Yep, just power through. You got it. Just, he'll be fine. Ho, 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 ho. I was almost not. Okay. I want to know who laid these boards so perfectly to get across this when clearly this was not, like, intended to be used for this purpose. Okay, well, what's down here? If that's... Oh, just another... Okay. Loading. Okay. We're in chapter 4-ish, I think. Could you not... I really did not want to do that. Fire doors in this game will open. I don't think the ones in the original would, but I don't know. And I don't know if I can parkour through these laser mines here. These are fortunately not going to explode on me, but there's a turret gun right there. I don't know if you can see it very well. He's going to start shooting at me as soon as I go through these. Okay. Really? You saw that much of me? Like I said, I'm terrible with grenades. Seriously? Whatever. Got a sneaking suspicion. Okay, maybe we're okay on the grenade front. Or on the turret front, rather. Just gotta parkour around these little guys. Huzzah! You're dead. And you. Also dead. And you're dead. Okay. Doing alright, doing alright. Alright. Blue laser is a mine, and if I trip it, I will blow up and probably die. So, let's try not to do that. We have successfully not done that thing. Okay. Ow. Mr. Vortigon, please come over here so I can shoot you. Thank you. Like I said, rage and diabetes. Ouch. There's a health pack in there. Why am I messing around with Cola Bola. Bohemian style. I don't know what that means. This has the makings of a huge mess. Quick save this. Okay. I destroyed the guns. Now, if I remember correctly, I'm gonna get jumped. Okay. I handled that pretty well, and by pretty well, I mean completely terrible. But I'm alive, and they're not. Oh, hello, turret. Well, now the game has changed, hasn't it? I was trying to be cool. Instead, I'm just dying. Grenade. Okay, so the wet floor here.
Careful.
There are turrets. Can I use you? Ah. Sure can. Just can't use it to do what I want it to. No, no. I had it, didn't I? I had it, and then I backed away. I'm pretty sure these doors will reopen. There. I can make them. Okay. Cool.
God, is it safe?
Is it safe? I'm crouching in the darkness with a gun. Do you think I would do that if it was safe? Like, no, it's not safe.
What's that sound?
Really not safe.
Power 50%.
Now under military command.
So if you didn't catch that because of the power level announcement, the military has taken over the announcement broadcasts. I don't think I've ever found an item in those giant boxes, but I'm gonna smash them anyway.
Do you think we should appeal to the engineers?
Power 65%.
Okay. Let's creep on in here.
Oh, rescued at last! Thank God you're here.
I think they just shot that guy.
Power 80%.
It's okay though. I'm sure it was a very life-affirming kind of machine gunning.
Keep your eyes peeled, guys. Fire in the hole! He's hit!
Okay. Now we're getting serious. This is the MP5, and this is going to be your primary weapon through most of this game. It's got decent accuracy. Alt fire is a grenade launcher. All in all, it's a pretty solid weapon. Loading. Oh! Jeez, I almost didn't. Oh! Ow. So, soldiers throw grenades. That is not how I wanted to handle this at all. How are you not dead yet? Oh, well, that was pretty awesome. What with me dying and all. Okay. One thing that's a big difference between the original Half-Life and Half-Life 2 is that in Half-Life 2, weapon power or suit power is much harder to come across. They will keep you starved for it for most of the game. And that's not great. And since this game is more in line with Half-Life 2 than Half-Life 1, I'm sure you can draw your own conclusions there. Oh, sweet. Can I not pick up the spool of cable? I cannot. I mean, Gordon Freeman has always wanted a spool of cable of his very own. Maybe. Coolant.
Attention. All science personnel report topside for immediate questioning.
Gotcha. I am science personnel, so... Here's a fun game you can play with barnacles. It did hurt me a little bit, but like single digits. Cruising right along. Okay. I'm going to go over here first. This leads to a large open area. There's some barnacles here. Some undeployed turrets that sadly you can't do anything with. And it doesn't look like there's much of anything else. I thought there might be some like power-ups or something. There might be something in these boxes. Nope. There are soldiers in that room, but they are in areas that you can't get to from down there.
All military personnel. Atomic, biological, chemical alert.
Okay. So. Okay, that sort of worked. These guys are really sloppy when we put these in. Ah! Okay, that was really dumb of me. There. Little suicide, and we're back on our track. Or back on our feet. So, let's see if we can do that, but not suck at it this time. We really want to avoid setting off any of these tripwires.
Take me with you. I'm the one man who knows everything.
Okay. I don't know if they're alerted to me already. Yeah, they are. I think he's okay. That was a non-lethal exploding barrel. As with several other games about the same age, for some reason, the pistol in Half-Life and Half-Life 2 is super accurate at long distances in ways that the other weapons are not, for reasons that I cannot begin to imagine.
Black Mesa announcement system now under military command.
Dropped him. Just get this guy. There. Okay.
Military personnel. Extreme atomic biological chemical alert.
Linux Cola. And I can't read those. Also, I threw them away. It's weird that Gordon can drink cola if it's fresh from a machine, but if he finds a sealed bottle of it on the ground, it's like, oh, I'm not touching that shit. Hello, barnacle. Ah, there we go. Okay. Health is looking good. Energy, not so much.
Personnel. Atomic, biological, chemical alert.
Okay. Okay. This over here is that area that I said there were, when I said that there were enemies in it, these are the enemies that I met. That down there is the area where I was at.
Power 15%.
Is there any other supercharges and stuff that I can get? Let's find out real quick. Thought he threw a grenade, but he didn't actually throw a grenade. So, no big, no big. Could use a lot more suit power, but whatever. There is actually an achievement for like not getting spotted in this section, but like, I mean, do you really think that I'm capable of that? That was not the distance I was hoping of. I don't think we're going back that way, guys. Fortunately, enemies will just continue to spawn in here. Ow, 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 ow. And I cannot reach the ladder, so I'm just going to die. Whoops. Ow. Okay. Not the most graceful escape, but we got through that section. Things are going to start getting a little better for us here in a minute. Oh, right. Can't pick that stuff up. I was about to say I could really use some more ammo for the old pew-pew, but looks like I got it. How did I dodge into it? Man. I am bad at video games. There you go. Okay. Well, they got all these dead ones in there, isn't it? Well, that's hardly serious figure. Danger, hot surface. Is it just me, or is your, like, jawbone like, just kind of barely hanging on, dude? I'm sure he's fine. Okay, so now what? I'm gonna go over in this direction, and something horrible is gonna jump out at me, right?
I've killed 12 dumbass scientists, and not one of them's fought back. Sucks. Shit. Come on.
Well, so much for the government. Their idea of containment is to kill everyone associated with the project.
Have some coffee.
Judging by your hazard suit, I'd say you were part of what went wrong. Isn't that right?
Are you blaming this on me, buddy?
Now look, if anyone can end this catastrophe, it's the science team in the Lambda complex at the opposite end of the base. With the transit system out, I couldn't tell you how to get there.
Trying to get this. There we go.
But there's an old decommissioned rail system somewhere through here beyond the silo complex.
You want to vanquish?
If you can make it through the rocket test labs, you might be able to worm your way through the old tunnel.
Tastes like Moxie.
Whatever is left of the Lambda team. You can trust them. You can trust all of us.
By the way, it tastes like Moxie means it tastes bad. Like that's how you should read that sentence. Moxie is the only soda I've ever had where the diet legitimately tastes better than the regular. Because Diet Moxie just tastes like bad Diet Coke. But regular Moxie tastes like Coke mixed with friggin' Dimetapp. Blast Pit is the level. Blast Pit. This is actually a fun level. I really like this one. In both the original and the remake. So when I complain about it in like 10 minutes, you know, you can call me out on it.
Power 90%.
Okay. Got some suit power. I got a bad guy down there. I want to kill quickly. Yes, Moxie slander. Yes. I stand by my statement though. Like Moxie is gross. It's for people from Maine and people who don't know any better. I'm convinced that Moxie is a prank that the people of Maine are pulling on the rest of the country. Or would if, you know, Moxie was available outside of Maine. Largely isn't. If you've played... Whoa! I should not do that. If you've played Fallout 4's Far Harbor expansion, I'm pretty sure that Vim is meant to be a Moxie like analog, which I just mentioned because I've been playing Far Harbor a lot, and Far Harbor is really great, by the way. I'm like Fallout 4. A lot of people don't like it. It clicks a lot of the right buttons for me. I like it. I enjoy it. Let's see here. Well, I guess I'm committed to going down this way. There's no real advantage to going down the other way. It's just an elevator shaft. Let's see here. What's amazing, Mephris? Is it the Vim thing, or? I don't think I need the shotgun shell. Maybe I do. I guess I do. Let's see. This looks like the kind of place where I get ambushed by creatures. Load up at least the pistol. Some health packs. I love that the shotgun shells in this are called boom candy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Vim is a Moxie analog because in Far Harbor, Vim is a like soda product that's unique to Maine, and they make a lot out of it, out of the fact that it's only found in Maine. And Moxie, of course, is famously Maine's soda. Hey, Mr. Bull Squid. These trams are cool. They were in the original game, actually. They will be playing a much bigger role later on, but... Oh. No. Do not... That could have been very bad if I had not jumped off that. Because if you ride that... Oh, sorry, yes. Fahaba. Because you gotta sound like... I don't know, like you gotta slack jaw or something. It's famous in certain circles. Specifically, this type of circles where people drink bad sodas. I'm just gonna keep harping on that. None of this has anything to do with Half-Life, of course. Like, there's no Moxie in Half-Life. I'm just wasting everyone's time. Can I go this way? I can. The question is, should I have? In the old game, the bull squids in the original, the bull squids made a similar sound like that when they died, but they ended up sounding more like cats. It was kind of like, and like that was like it always made me feel bad about shooting them. Not that I wouldn't shoot them. I would shoot the shit out of them, but I would feel bad afterwards.
Power 95%. Power level is 100%.
Back in the pink. Oh, and there we go. Ow. Ow. Jeez. And just like that, he took away all of the energy that I had just saved up. Sheesh. Okay, there is suit power over there that you can get. It's probably a bad idea for me to even try, because this area is full of bull squids. Like I said, in the original game, bull squids were much easier to deal with because they could only shoot one projectile. In this game, they shoot a whole shotgun spread of them, and they can do a lot of damage. Yeah, I missed out on that suit power there, but... yeah, we can just leave it on the shaddy.
Warning. Hostile biological forms detected in Silo D.
Speaking of silos, that was actually the location of the Thank you. As I was saying before I was interrupted. The original, like, beta build of Half-Life 1 was originally taking place in a location that was just known as the Silo. And it was explicitly like a government weapons research lab. Like, Black Mesa is a weapons lab, but like there's more to it. It's more explicitly science and not so much like exclusively weapons. Like there was a lot of changes. Like there's tons of information. If you want to go out to the site is called tcrf.com. It's the cutting room floor. There's tons of information about beta builds of Half-Life, and actually I think some of them you can download.
Fire the rocket engine. Destroy the damn thing before it gets any larger.
He'll be fine. I don't know if you could hear him, but he was just saying that I have to destroy something, he wasn't really clear, before it gets any larger. I don't think it's working, dude. Look, I mean, you know, I want to interfere, but, you know, this is nature's way. Like, you can't save a baby turtle from a seagull or anything like that. You know, you can't interfere, but you gotta let nature run its course.
Hey, be quiet. This thing hears us. Some scientists snuck down to the generator to get the rocket up in the air. We're trying to make a break for the fuel tanks. You with us?
I don't know if you heard him. He was just saying that this basically, like, we gotta kill this thing and it can hear sounds. Oh, that's how it hunts. Come on, there we go. Satchel charges. These are only mostly useless. Grenades, though, are going to be more useful. So what we need... This guy's going to distract it for us. That's good, that's good. What we need to do is... This thing can hear noise, so whenever it hears something like, say, a grenade going off, it's gonna zero in on that. Oh wow, that was a 2 for me. Cool. So now I'm gonna throw a grenade over there. And I got really lucky. And he'll go after the bait, and he'll leave me alone. Actually, I think crowbar is probably the best. Why do they sound like whales humping? These tentacle creatures, that's what they're called, by the way, these tentacles. They don't show up very often. You basically can't destroy them. I mean, like, I think technically you can with, like, massive amounts of damage, but you basically need to shoot to be able to do that. Okay, lots of health, not so much suit power, which is more what I need. Okay. So, here we are. Where is he? Now, barnacles will grab just about anything, but once they've had a taste of something they don't like, they usually won't grab it again. This one is just particularly dumb, I guess. So, this is the oxygen and fuel lab. Whoa. For some reason, my game just completely fled to Windows for a second. And I know you guys didn't see it on the stream, but like, freaked me out for a second. And just a couple zombies. Oh. You're dead. You're dead. By the way, Dark Forces developers, I just want you to note, this is how tall a person is when crouched. They're about like half height, not 6 inches. Dark Forces. If you missed the Dark Forces stream, then you'll never understand that joke, and it'll be forever a mystery to you. And that's sad. Okay. I think I was right. I could survive that. It's water. Because, you know, like, a fall from 20 billion feet into water. Oh, jeez. That did not go super well for me. Pipes, 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 pipes. Crawl around on pipes all day. Hut. Okay. And what do we got up here? We got a whole bunch of nothing. Grenades. Well, I mean, the game gives them to me, so I guess I should use them. That worked pretty okay. Okay. What's down here, I wonder? Just some shotgun shells. Jammed door. Nothing else. So this is our goal here. I haven't really talked about what the heck we're trying to do in this stage up to this point. But that giant tentacle monster, the thing that hears noise and pecks at you and whatnot, that thing is specifically rooted under a huge prototype rocket engine. And you may laugh at my horrendous Midwestern accent in pronouncing root. So we have to get all of the systems back online so that we can use those. I don't think jumping in there is a good idea. So that we can fire that rocket. Right now, we're going after. Right now, we're going after oxygen and fuel, I believe. This fan's gonna shoot us up a little bit. Here we go, here we go. Struggling. There. So we need to get that stuff up and going again. Oops. Well, I didn't intend to fall down in this, but, you know, whatever. Seizure warning, jeez. Friggin'. You know, some of the stuff in Black Mesa just does not seem safe. Okay. Ah.
Power 55%.
Hey, head crab. That animation looks pretty good. Well, he hit me, but I killed him, so I consider that a moral victory. So, I have to hit these valves, because of course I do. So that's the fuel pump.
Power system. Please report status.
So, oxygen and fuel is pumping again. back up here. And we want to go back out. Am I going backwards? Yes. Ugh, got turned around. Okay, here we go. Some guy's gonna come back to work on Tuesday and he's gonna, where's that tank? Total pranked him. So, as before, chuck a grenade. It makes a lot of noise. They all scramble for it because they're idiots, and we want to go through here now. Power. Alright. We gotta fix the power. Just die on it. Okay. The original game had loading gates behind all of those. So, yeah, I know Cortana. You can blow him up by blowing up those crates, but like I didn't notice that because I'm an idiot. Okay. So now we just got to get the power back on. Loading. Oh. What happened? Cute little guys. Oh, that was awesome. The way it killed absolutely none of them. Like I said, I'm terrible with grenades. My aim is always awful. Like, I never hit what I'm aiming at.
50%.
Okay. That is bullshit.
Hazardous chemical detected. Power 65%. Power 80%.
Cool, 80%. I can live with that. Yep, you just do your thing. Okay. Elevator time. Safest place. Safest place to be in an emergency. You want to be on the elevator. I don't want to be near the friggin' hound eyes.
They're still cute.
I love you, hound eyes. You're adorable, but like, I would rather you didn't try to kill me. Okay. So we're just gonna take this nice, leisurely passage down the elevator, and that looks bad. That looks bad. That. We're gonna take the ladder. We're gonna take this ladder here, and we're just gonna. Yeah, definitely good call. That was good call. Good call, Massy. Okay.
I hope no one expects me to go start up the generator.
Oh yeah, like heaven forbid you had lend a hand, buddy. I'm knee-deep in radioactive whatsits and dogs that shoot sound waves and squids that want to eat my brain, but, like, you know, heaven forbid that be an inconvenience for you. Crap. So that's what happens if you get caught by a barnacle. He'll reel you in, but frankly, you'll almost always have plenty of time to, even if you have to switch weapons, you'll still have time to plug them with your pistol. So, this has changed a little bit since the original game. They redesigned this somewhat. I think in the original game it was possible to get stuck up here, so that, like, the only way down was taking damage. And I think they fixed that. But, like, these side rooms weren't here before, I don't think. It's been a while, honestly, since I played Half-Life 1. I do love it. Like, the Half-Life series is just great. There's a reason why people still to this day want to see Half-Life 3 happen. Okay, what's gonna jump out?
This is my hiding spot. I'm not moving until the situation is drastically improved. Now go away, and don't tell anyone I'm here.
That guy was originally hiding on top of that generator unit. That was his hiding spot. Like I said, you'll almost always have time to shoot a barnacle, even if it catches you. They're almost completely worthless as enemies. They just make platforming a little bit more difficult. Ah, such beautiful sounds. Don't do that. Okay. This is like music you would expect from a deep sea documentary when you're exploring the friggin' Marianas Trench, and there's like octopuses swimming by in like all sorts of different colors and stuff. Not so much music to shoot aliens by. In the original game, there was a puzzle that this one omits, where there was a leaking pipe that put a pool of water on the floor, and once the electricity is restored, it would be electrified, and you had to actually go around it to avoid taking damage from it. That they removed, and I kind of wish they would have kept that, because it was kind of a neat little puzzle, but, come on, there. But, I don't know. I guess they felt that it was too obtuse or something. One more time, folks. Grenade goes boom. Monsters go chase after it. I lured them to the wrong place. They are going to crack my skull. That was foolish of me. I should have thrown another grenade. Bitchin' soundtrack, though. So yeah, see, giant jet engine that's ready to go. So
Well, I guess it's true. If it bleeds, you can kill it.
in the original game, that guy would always die because all of the boxes and stuff would explode in this room, and he would end up getting killed, no matter what you did. Or at least in my experience, that's what happened. So now, we want to climb down into the bowels of the earth. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. Okay, there's a lot more meat in the basement than I remember. But, yeah, this is the charred remains of that monster. And, some nuclear material just, you know, for the hell of it. This is the Magnum. I don't know why it's not giving me iron sights, but it doesn't matter. The Magnum is a very powerful pistol. It's actually about on par with the shotgun, but unlike the shotgun, it pretty much keeps its power regardless of distance to the target. Come on. So, very good weapon to have, but we won't be using it for a while because ammunition is really hard to find with it. We only have 24 rounds. There will come a time when we will use it, but not against Vortigons and stuff, that's for damn sure. Oh. Charger. And if you're thinking that the screen is starting to look a little choppy, that's not an effect of like my internet connection or anything. That's the effect that happens when you're near radiation in this game. You'll also start to hear a little bit of a Geiger counter ticking sound sometimes. But, so if the screen starts getting grainy, that's what's going on. Okay, now where do I want to go from here? From here, I want to jump down, completely missing my target, cycle back around. It takes a lot of talent to screw up this hard, guys. Is there anything in that? Nothing worth getting, so I'm so glad I did that. Go this way. So, what part of Black Mesa do you work at there, Pete? Oh, you know, I work at the giant radioactive river. That makes sense. That's definitely the thing that Black Mesa needed. Keep her going. All the way over. Okay. That's as good as it's gonna get. So now, what? What? I survived and didn't die. Oh. Winding through the tunnels. Oh. In the original game, when this thing fell, it always fell in such a way that you would take damage. I've never been able to avoid it. Thank you for switching me to mines when I'm fighting something. Laser trip mines. These are useless. They are really not good for much of anything. You can trick enemies into running into them sometimes, and that's about it. They really just, they're not very good. And we are now in Power Up, which honestly, this is a good break point because it is 10:30. I'm going to save my game, and I'm going to create a new save. There we go. So, thanks for joining me, guys. Next weekend, we will continue with Black Mesa. As I said, we have several chapters to go. We're here in the start of Chapter 7, and there are a lot of chapters. Admittedly, some of these, like endgame and credits, are really short. But, yeah, we have a while to go. So, let me know if you're enjoying things, if you're a fan of Moxie and horribly offended at my poking fun at it, or any other like odds and ends. If you want to vote for other games you want to see me tackle in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to quit to DOS. Yeah, I don't need to save. I already saved.